Hi, this is Kev from Global Onslaught, and we're down at, I believe it's called, some bloke called Russ Russell, Parlour Studios. Yeah, is he some kind of record producer or something?
Apparently.
Yeah, I'm with no, we're with Rock Royalty, Russ Russell, with the lads from Eradikator down at Parlour Studios in Northamptonshire. How's it going, lads?
Yeah, good,
Awesome,
man.
yeah,
Having a wicked time, man.
All good.
Yeah, second album in.
Yeah.
And we've gone to the to Royalty of production.
Yeah.
How's he going? Is he grilling you?
Yeah, he's a fucking slave driver, man.
Yeah.
Every guitar take I do, it's not good enough. Do another one. That's good.
So the new album, when are we going to be looking to see it come out, kind of thing?
That's a toughie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Roughly speaking, I'm not going to hold you to it.
Hopefully, within 6 months of recording, will be amazing. If we can, hopefully, pray and find someone to put it out. That'd be great.
Right. Tracks? How many tracks are we looking at? Are you
9 on this record?
9?
Yeah. Yeah, we wrote a lot though. Did we write?
About 15 we wrote for the best 9. Sort of.
Yeah.
So
we had a quick listen, which was unheard of, to go and have a quick listen. Some of the songs a little bit earlier. A couple of them have gone in a different direction, haven't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Out the thrash metal genre comfort zone. How did you feel about that?
great. I mean, if we want to have longevity in music, you can't be putting out the same album every time.
No,
It might upset a few people, but we don't give a fuck, really.
Yeah, we'd rather just do something, do something a bit different, and just hope that you gain some more fans rather than just hold on to only the ones you got. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think earlier we were discussing it, like 20 years ago. Russ was saying that people were, if you're thrash metal, if you're punk, if you're this and that, this. Now it's a lot more, it's a lot more out there. People are even coming out with some things that you would think, well, no way. Yeah. So let's put you right on the spot, Andy. Right on the spot. Nothing to do with rock, metal, prog, nothing like that.
Yeah.
In the pop world, in the past, who have been influences of such, or people that you've listened to?
Shit.
Now you're going to put yourself right in the shit now.
Yeah, man. The first record I ever owned was Jive Bunny.
That's it. Interview's over. We're fucking done.
Job done. No, it was probably like, fuck knows, like Eric Clapton or someone. That was quite poppy at the time. But I was like, oh fuck, that's sick guitar on that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was. I remember really enjoying that when I first heard it.
Right,
definitely.
What about you?
I think I had Thriller by Michael Jackson. It's probably my first album.
I'm not going to even lie with that one. I got that one as well.
Absolute classic.
Yeah. Liam?
First album that wasn't a metal album, Smurfs Go Pop.
I had that.
Who?
The Smurfs, they brought out a pop album in 1992.
Fucking hell.
And it had covers of Mr. Bombastic on it, and I Want to Be a Hippie, but it was all done in the style of Smurfs.
Do you know what? You're the man. Fucking hell, you are the man. Fair play. John? Can you beat that?
I don't think I can top that. I mean, besides MG, I'm trying to think what else there was, man.
Come on, commit yourself. Don't.
You got to find something. Early albums.
Trying to think. There was definitely a bit of Beautiful South. That was definitely one.
Yeah. Like the last album that came out a few years ago. Obviously, we've gone to better producer, godlike producer. Yeah. Where can you see yourself going within the next 12 months? Touring, Backbones of touring. Is that going to be feasible? Festivals?
That's what we're praying to do. Is just really get out and play fucking loads of shows to promote it. Because we've got no material really to write another record yet.
Yeah, but
we need to get inspired, man. We need to get on the road a bit.
I mean, obviously when you're out there, when you're putting it out there with the last album, what sets you different to another thrash album? What would you say? Because without being disrespectful and rude to any other thrash album, you don't want to be like anyone else. You want to be Eradikator. Eradikator are doing what they do. Yeah. And how do you make yourself any different than anyone else? What are your thoughts?
When we first started out, for me, I remember thinking it was a lot of Pat's vocal, because a lot of the thrash that was coming out around, I don't know, like 5 or 6 years ago, I noticed it seemed to be a lot of thrash metal but with screaming vocals on it all the time, or really aggressive, not a lot of melody. And then when we heard Pat in his old band, we were like, oh, that guy can actually sing melodies but not sound like a girl. So we were like, oh, we've got to get him in the band, basically. And I always felt that helped us to be a little bit, we can write a riff that might be maybe a bit generic, but as soon as you put Pat's voice on it, sometimes.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're, as a vocal range, as a thrash metal, vocals himself entirely, he must struggle. Is it nice to be singing something a bit more melody?
Yeah,
for the album?
By all means, yeah. It's a lot less taxing as well,
Yeah.
I've always, since I've had lessons and stuff like that, I've always wanted to do more melody, and
Yeah.
I think the best bands, the more they evolve their vocals, they spend a lot more time on their melodies, their general structure of the vocals. Because the majority of people, the people who don't listen to metal or listen to thrash, it's gonna appeal more to them as well. What I mean? Vocals for a lot of people, you play it to your mum or your dad.
Yeah.
Not really into that sort of music. They'll go straight to the vocals, I think.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, obviously, you played Bloodstock last year, and you won. Was it some Metal of the Masses or something?
Masses, yeah.
Was that was a good distinction, wasn't it, to get that out?
Fucking, that was great, man. Although that was fucking stressful.
Really?
We did it the year before, and we got to the final, but we didn't make it through. And you got to do is it 4 heats total?
It's only the 3 heats, but it's
3 heats, and
the amount of effort you've got to put in. You've got to literally bring everybody in and their mum down to those gigs if you want any chance of winning.
Yeah.
And you got to really fucking just hit it hard, rehearsing and shit. And then we lost the first year in the final. Yeah. It was just like everyone's like, "Oh, enter again next year." And we were thinking, "Oh fuck this." We definitely want to do it, but it takes a lot out of your whole year because you got that heat in March, and then if you're going to play Bloodstock, I guess it's August. So it's half your year, and it can be really tough. You can't really book any recording or anything because you need to be 100% on that. But it's a wicked. The fact they do it is amazing.
I think there's one in Marshall Amps in Bletchley, Milton Keynes, do one called UBC Ultimate Band Challenge.
Oh, cool.
Which is televised.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah, and it's televised live. I've been to the last 2, the televised ones, and it's streamed live. So you can even if you know that you're going to get there, you can put yourself out, get the name out there.
Yeah.
It's something you really want to look into. The Ultimate Band Challenge. I mean, I don't know what comes with the package deal if you win. I don't know what the genres are with it.
Yeah.
I mean, today with social media, you can do a lot yourselves, can't you?
Yeah.
And you haven't got to employ people, so obviously it saves on the pocket.
Yeah.
Facebook, Twitter, all them you're on?
Yeah. Facebook /Eradikator, UK, Twitter /Eradikator, @Eradikator, whatever you would say.
Yeah. Do you do those yourselves?
Yeah, we keep on top of all that ourselves.
So the new album comes out, someone comes to the gig, they can bring a CD, you'll meet them, greet them, sign them,
man,
all that kind of stuff. Are you bringing out any vinyl? Because vinyl's making a big comeback nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah, we'd love.
It's the hard thing. Yeah, we struggled with an issue of the time because Russ was saying sort of keep it around 45 minutes for vinyl, but once we got the tracks written, we were already about 50 something. So it's kind of that compromise at the moment where we don't want to lose sound quality by putting too much onto vinyl.
Originally kind of thinking
double vinyl.
Double vinyl.
Picture disc.
Originally thinking 10 tracks to start with, but then we decided to bring it down to 9. Just not because just to get it on vinyl. That 10th track was kind of was on the edge, man. Do you know what I mean? It was pretty good. Had this great verse, but we couldn't really get the rest of it to meet that.
I mean, with the vinyl seems to be coming back tenfold, doesn't it?
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, we was at Bloodstock obviously earlier on in the year, and people were actually bringing out tapes.
Yeah.
There was a couple of, and I thought it was a great thing.
Yeah, that's wicked.
A couple of audio tapes, they're doing their promos with tapes. I thought if vinyl comes back, can tapes come back? So it might be an idea, something in the future.
They still make cassette players?
It is in my car, you want to fucking see it?
I'd love if they brought back vinyl. Recently, my old man got his turntable done back up again, his old one from the 80s. And I was down visiting the folks, he put on Led Zeppelin 4, and I listened to it, and I was just like, it fucking sounds like that. What the fuck's all this shit going on? I'd never heard before, ever, going on in that mix. But so I hope it does. I hope it makes a big resurgence, man.
You've got to put yourself different to everyone else. You're going down a different avenue, a few tapes, few this, few that, know. Because everything makes a revival, everything does a spin around. Well, gentlemen, we've come to the end.
Cool.
I really appreciate you inviting us down, especially giving us an opportunity to come and look at the recording, the way you're doing it and everything like that. We wish you nothing but the best in the future.
Cheers,
if there's anything Global Onslaught can do for you, and I mean it, I'm not just saying it and tossing you off. If there's anything we can do to help you out, promote the banks, that's what we're about. We all do it for the love.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, well, thanks very much, lads.
Thanks a lot, man.
This is Kev from Global Onslaught. We're down at some guy called Russ Russell Studio in Kettering, Northampton. Take care. Ta-da, lads.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, Kev.
Ta-ra, Russ.
Do it, mate.